welcome to another Woolly Witch tutorial, and for this one I'm going to show you how to crochet a daffodil. It's fairly easy. So you're basically going to just be making the trumpet and then the individual petals, and these could be used for a multitude of spring projects, Easter projects. You can stick them on Easter bonnets, baskets. You can even put them on greeting cards. If you're making any cushions for your home, a nice spring cushion, they could be used as an embellishment. For this I've just used, you can use odds and ends because you don't need much yarn at all. So for this one I've just used a 3-ply orange yarn for the trumpet and a 3-ply yellow yarn for the petals. So any odds and ends you'd be able to make these, and you can use really whatever colours you want. This is a more traditional colour. You just need a pair of scissors, a needle, and I've used a 3mm hook. So I hope you enjoy this. So we're going to start by making the trumpet for the flower. I'm going to use orange, and we need to make a magic ring. So I'm going to just grab the end of your yarn here, rest it over your fingers, and then wrap it round, and then where it meets just pinch with your thumb and let this piece rest over. So if you put the hook underneath this piece here, so insert the hook and then pull up a loop, and then just pull it tight, and then yarn over and pull through to make a chain, and that will secure your magic ring. And then just make sure it's not all tangled. This is the piece you'll pull at the end to close it. So that's what it should look like. So we're going to make a chain of 2. So if we yarn over and pull through to make 1 chain, I'm going to place a stitch marker over here just so I know where I'm joining in at the end of this round. So I've just used a piece of yarn. I'm just going to rest it over and then yarn over and make another chain. And then this here shows me where I'm going to join. So now we're going to be working into the ring. We're going to make 5 half double crochets. So I'm just going to move that out of the way. So it can be a bit fiddly working into a magic ring, but I just hop between my thumb and forefinger, hold these pieces here. So I'm going to yarn over and then insert the hook into the ring and then pull up a loop. So you should have 3 loops on your hook, and I'm going to yarn over and pull through all 3, and there you have a half double crochet. So we need to make 4 more. So if we yarn over again, insert the hook into the ring and pull up a loop, you should have 3 on your hook again, yarn over and pull through all 3. So we've made 2 half double crochets. Yarn over, insert the hook into the ring, yarn over and pull up a loop. Again, you should have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. It's quite straightforward, a half double crochet. So we're going to make 2 more. So if you're not used to working with the magic ring, just keep holding here when you can so it doesn't twist. If you're not having much luck, just keep practice making a magic ring. Probably only take a couple of times. So there you should have made 5 half double crochets. If you ever do lose count, you can just count these V's here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to pull this, the end piece, draw it close gently, and I'm going to make a slip stitch into where the marker is here. So where that V is, I'm going to insert the hook under both loops. Excuse me. Yarn over and pull up a loop, and then just pull through the loop on your hook, and that's a slip stitch. And there you have the end of the first round of the trumpet. So for round 2, I'm going to take the marker out and I'm going to chain 1. So yarn over and chain 1, and I'm going to be putting the marker back in, but before I do, I'll just show you where we're working. So in this round we're going to work in the front loops only. So we'll start here where we've joined into this stitch here, which is this one, and we're going to insert the hook under the front loop only, and we're going to do a single crochet. and we're going to do that all the way around, and then we're going to repeat it. So I'm going to put the stitch marker across, and again where we joined into this stitch here, which is this one, I'm going to insert the hook under the front loop only. Can be a bit fiddly because it's quite a small piece we're working with. Might require a little bit of patience. So there, I've inserted the hook under the front loop, so I'm going to yarn over and pull up a loop. So you should have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through both loops, and there you have a single crochet. And there we have our marker, so we know where we're going to be joining. So we're going to do it into the next one here. So you can see this front loop here. Again, insert the hook, prise it apart, yarn over and pull up a loop. Again, you should have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through both loops. Again, just single crochets all the way around. So again, find this front loop only, insert the hook, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through both loops. So we're going to do the same in this one. Find your front loop, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through both loops. So we're going to do the same here. Same to this one. And then into this one here. Okay, so we've done single crochets in the front loops all the way around. So we're just going to repeat that. We're not going to do a joining stitch, we're going to just carry on. It's like a spiral round. So where the marker is, we're just going to insert again under the front loop here. You can pull the marker out. Actually, I'm going to take the marker out now because I'm going to be using it again. I'm going to rest it across just again so I don't lose track of where I am. And then insert, well, this is where the marker was. Yarn over and pull through the front loop again only and do a single crochet. And we're going to do the same into the next stitch. Go into the front loop only. Yarn over and pull through. Yarn over and pull through both loops. I'm going to do the same into the next one. Because it's starting to fold in on itself, it can again be a bit fiddly, so you might just have to pull it out slightly. It's only for this round. It'll start to sort itself out. Yarn over and pull through. I'm going to do the same again because you can see that's the back loop, so you just need to fold it out slightly. Find your front loop. And then make your single crochet. Again, find your next one, just pull it out slightly. Make another single crochet. Again into this one, find your front loop. And there we have it. So now we're going to make a slip stitch into where the marker is, which is here. You can just pull it like this and then it'll find your space much easier. You can see the hole there. If I bring it where you're going to be inserting your hook, and then just pull up a loop and then just pull it right through to make a slip stitch. Okay, so there's the end of round 2. This round we're going to start by chaining 1, and we're going to be working single crochets around, and we're going to be working under both loops, so we won't be doing any more of working in the front loops only. We'll be working through both of the loops. So I'm going to take the stitch marker out from the previous round and just rest it across. So in the next 2 stitches I'm going to work 1 single crochet in each one. So we're going to start here, this one here. So insert the hook under both loops, yarn over and pull up a loop. You should have both loops on your hook, 2 loops, yarn over and pull through both, and that's your single crochet. I'm going to do the same in the next stitch, and again insert the hook under both loops, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through. So we've worked 2 single crochets. In the third one here we're going to work 2 single crochets into the same stitch. So that's 1, insert the hook back into the same stitch, and then 2. So we work 2 single crochets into separate stitches and then 2 single crochets into this third one here. We're going to repeat that. So in the next 2 stitches, just 1 single crochet in each. Next one. Don't really need to fold it out the bud, you can just push your needle through, you'll find your spot. So we've worked 2, and now in this one we're going to work 2 into the same stitch. That's 1 and 2. So we worked 2 single crochets separately, 2 into the same stitch, and we repeated that. So now we're going to make a slip stitch into where we started here. So insert the hook under both loops, pull through, and then pull through again. Okay, and that brings us to the end of that round. The final round, I'm just going to take the stitch marker out, I'm going to chain 1, and for this one we're just single crocheting in each stitch around. So I'm going to place my stitch marker across, and I'm going to the one where we joined, which is here. This is our joining one where I've just done a slip stitch. I'm going to work a single crochet, so yarn over, pull up a loop. Again, you should have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through both, and we're just going to do that all the way around, single crochets. All the way around. Final stitch, which is here, and then we're just going to make a slip stitch into the first single crochet that we made and where our marker is. Okay, I'm going to remove the marker because we're going to be fastening off now. So I just pulled up a fairly big loop and then just snip and then pull through. That's fastening off, and then you just need to weave in your rounds. I'm just going to poke my finger through so you can see the shape that it should be looking like, and there you have it, the trumpet for your daffodil. So I'm going to weave in the ends and then we can start on the petals. So we're now going to start working the petals into the trumpet. I've just pulled this apart slightly at the top because it can be a bit tight and you want it to have some opening, just like so. And what we're going to be doing is working the petals into each back loop that we didn't use on the earlier round. So I've pulled one out here to show you. If you're not sure where to find them, if you just look round the base of your trumpet here, you'll see some horizontal unused stitches. They are quite easy to spot because it's the only line on the trumpet that you'll see them. So I'm going to be working into this one here. I've just pulled it out. You want to work with the opening of the trumpet facing you. So I'll be joining into here and working my first petal, and I'm going to show you now how we go about that. So if I grab my yellow, so I'm going to start by making a slip knot. So if you just wrap it around your fingers, pinch, and then just underneath, pull through, and then pull both, and there you have a slip knot. So again, have the opening of the trumpet facing you. Insert the hook into this back loop here or any, it doesn't matter which one, and then just yarn over and pull through, and then pull through again to make a slip stitch. So you've joined to make your first petal. So we're just going to start by making a chain of 4, and this counts as a treble crochet. So yarn over and pull through 4 times. Okay, and we're going to make a cluster of treble crochets. So to do that, we're going to start by yarning over twice, insert the hook into where we've just joined here, yarn over and pull up a loop. You should have 4 loops on your hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through 2, and you should have 3 now. We're going to yarn over and pull through 2. Now we'd normally yarn over and pull through the remaining 2, but because we're doing a cluster together, I'm going to leave these 2 here and start on my next treble crochet, and we'll join them all at the end, and I'll show you. It'll make more sense once we've completed this stitch. So the first 4 chain counts as a treble crochet. We've just made one here, so we're going to make another one. So if you yarn over twice, insert the hook into where we're working and pull up a loop. Again, you should have 5 loops now on your hook. Yarn over and pull through 2, and to yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, and there you can see I don't want to do another one because I just want to leave them there on the hook, and we'll pull through all of them when we've completed this petal. So if we yarn over twice, insert and pull up a loop. So this time we've got 6, you should have 6 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2, and again just leave it there, because if we do it again it's going to join them, and we don't want to do that yet. So we're going to do one more. So if we yarn over twice, make another treble crochet and pull up a loop. So now you should have 7 loops on your hook. So we're going to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. So there's our chain, and there's the 4 that we've made. So you should have 5 loops on your hook, and we're going to yarn over and pull through all of them. Okay, and to secure that we're just going to make 1 chain, so yarn over and pull through. Okay, and we're going to fasten off, because we need to do that now for each petal around. Okay, you can see we'll fasten these in at the end, but there is your first petal. So I'll show you here, this back loop here, we can work in this next one here, and we need to do that all the way around till we've got all our petals. So I'm going to make another slip knot, so in this back loop here I'm going to insert the hook. Again, make sure it's facing the right way. I'm going to do a slip stitch, so yarn over and pull through, and again we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So again that counts as a treble crochet. So I'm going to make the next one by yarning over twice. So again, insert into where we've just joined and pull up a loop. You should have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2, and again stop when you can see that you've made your treble crochet. So if we yarn over twice again, insert into where we're working and pull up a loop. Now you should have 5 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. There you can see that's what it should be looking like. So we're going to yarn over twice, insert, pull up a loop. Should now have 6 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2, and again leave it there. So we're going to make another one, yarn over twice, insert into here, pull up a loop. You should now have 7 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2, and yep, you should have 5 remaining, and we're going to yarn over and pull through all 5. And then we're going to make a chain to secure the cluster and fasten off again. So that's our second petal made. So you just need to do that all the way around. And you should have 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'll find your lines as you work your way around. As long as you've got 6 petals along the base, you'll be fine. So once you've made those, I'll meet you at the end. So once you've made your petals, it should be looking like this. I've threaded all mine in by the last one. I just thought I'd show you what I do with my threads. So on this petal here, I would sew the thread under this one here, and it just joins them then together at the base, so there's no gap. So as you can see, I've done these ones, and the way I've sewn the threads in, it just joins them nicely around the bottom and makes it look more like a flower. So this one, I'm just going to slide into the back of these stitches here, onto this petal next door, and then pull through. Like so, and then you can see it just joins it up nicely there. There's no gaps. And this one, when I sewed this in down the back, usually I would pull the knot through on other projects because you don't want to see the knot, but I've not pulled it too tightly because I think the knot just gives the petal a pointy end, like you can see in the others. It just gives it more definition and more shape. So there you have the daffodil, crochet daffodil. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If so, please give it a thumbs up and feel free to leave a comment, and also if you could subscribe, that'd be great. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you. Bye.